All right, on tonight's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our artificial intelligence course, and we're still doing the optimization module. Let's have a look at what we went over tonight. Now, last night, if you recall, we did do some graphs and some landscapes. Those are these there. And what we're going to do is going to build off of that and do some light reading tonight. So we can formulate this graphical idea in terms of pseudocode. The pseudocode might look something like this. We define some function called hill climb, which takes as input the problem we are trying to solve. And generally, we are going to start in some sort of initial state. So we'll start with a variable called current that is keeping track of our initial state, like an initial configuration of hospitals, and maybe some problems lend themselves to an initial state, a place where we begin, and in other cases maybe not. In which case we might just randomly generate some initial state, just by choosing two locations for hospitals at random, for example, and figuring out from there how we start to be able to improve. But the initial state we are going to store inside of a current. Now, let me give you a quick look at the pseudocode that we started to type here, and that's this. As you can see, we have our function hill climb. It's going to entail our problem. It's not going to actually say problem when we do an actual code. It's going to be the actual problem we're trying to solve. Then we have current, which is our initial state of the problem. Then we're just going to repeat that process over and over, moving our neighbor to the highest valued neighbor of its current position or current state. And if the neighbor is not better than our current state, then we return the current state itself. But if it is better than our current state, we'll move our current state to the neighbor. Now that's how we do the global maximum. If we're going to do the global minimum, we do the exact opposite of this. Instead of looking for the highest valued neighbor, we be looking for the lowest valued neighbor. Now again, I know it seems like a lot, but we're going to keep building step by step. And if you guys stick with me, we're going to keep moving forward. But for now, this is the Python Poppy. You guys stay Gucci.